I think I need to currently upload.
Up and I got more on my channel. On my phone waiting.
Yeah, I have 3, but I need to upload off my phone, and I need to check one to see if it's the one I upload or not to get rid of these. No, not Arkham Knight.
Ever since Batman's first appearance in the DC Comics universe, we've been graced with some of the best villains in superhero history. From the Joker to Two-Face, Batman has gone up against some truly dastardly foes, but not all of them can have such a huge impact, leaving a few to fall through the cracks and be lost in time. What's going on, all you nerdy folk out there? My name is Jack, and today we're going to be taking a look at some Batman villains you've probably never heard of before. I had to dig pretty deep for some of these, so without further ado, let's jump in. Number 10, Sportsmaster. Starting off with a pretty
I heard of him.
I never fought him.
vanilla villain. Lawrence Crusher Croc was a very competitive sportsman who excelled at many sports, but he never played fair. Doing anything possible to win, he was eventually banned from playing any sport at a professional level, which for some reason led him to a life of crime. I don't know why. After a run-in with the Green Lantern, he supposedly dies, but it's revealed that he...
Before he was Batman villain, he appeared in Green Arrow comics. So he went from Green Arrow to Batman. Or back and forth.
He actually just faked his death, and that's when he became the Sportsmaster. After little success as a solo villain, Croc decided to join the Injustice Society, but after a series of crimes, he ends up in jail for a while. After serving his time, he teamed up with the Hunters and actually ended up marrying her, has a daughter, and then the 3 of them committed crimes together as one big, happy crime family. Croc does eventually lose his life at the hands of the Human Flame following the events of Final Crisis, though. With basically no superpowers other than being pretty good at sports, it's no wonder this film has been forgotten in time. Check him out in his first appearance, All-American Comics number 85. Number 9, The Eraser. Probably the villain with the most interesting attire on this list today. Leonard Fiasco actually went...
You'll find out who he is. Also, he has a Lego minifigure because he was in the Lego Batman movie, so they did that for the blind bag.
I want a Lego Batman set. I want it.
To high school alongside Bruce Wayne. Due to his low grades, he actually ended up dropping out of school and turned to a life of crime as the villain Eraser. He apparently chose that name as a reminder of his constant failures during his school life, and also because he wanted to provide a special service to the criminals of Gotham City. Donning an Eraser helmet that looks exactly like the top of a pencil, and alongside his signature yellow suit, he has been seen throughout the years erasing every trace of evidence left at any crime scene, making it impossible for the police to find any clues. And he does such a good job of it that he manages to stump Batman and Robin from time to time. He is eventually caught by the dynamic duo, though, after they infiltrate his hideout, and not much has been seen of him since. If you're interested in his story, check him out in his first appearance in 1966, Batman number 188. Number 8, Condiment King. Now, with a name like Mitchell Mayo, it makes sense that this villain's name would be the Condiment King. Once an inmate of Arkham Asylum, Mayo somehow managed to break out, but was...
What I tell you?
We'll be back, people.
Yep.
Because if it ain't supposed to get too hot tomorrow.
Well, that's why it gets too hot.
If it ain't supposed to be too hot, I'm going to switch out the lights and see how it does.
Fuck.
Before I go to bed, I'm going to turn off the night line, put the daylight back fucking
On.
If you're interested in his story, check him out in his first appearance in 1966, Batman number 188.
Yeah,
number 8, Condiment King. Now, with a name like Mitchell Mayo, it makes sense that this villain's name would be the Condiment King. Once an inmate of Arkham Asylum, Mayo somehow managed to break out, but was immediately subdued by Batman and Catwoman. His dream was to one day open a restaurant on Coney Island, and he actually does achieve that, stating he's turned legit and wants nothing more than to leave his life of crime behind. However, he does later don his suit once more and does his best to wreak havoc against Batman and Nightwing. Possessing no powers whatsoever, Mayo relies heavily on his gadgets, the most prominent being his condiment guns. These guns shoot a variety of sauces, including ketchup, barbecue sauce, mustard, and more. However, it's kind of useless because it doesn't shoot anything at a high enough pressure to be lethal. The best it can do...
Hey, brother, go over there. I want to see.
See the chunky stuff back here in this corner? The little white chunky stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's mousy fucking.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Why is it stinking at me?
Poopy. It already ate. You only feed it once a week. It's over here hiding. I think it already pooped out.
I'm going to feed it 4.
What was left over if it's too fucking
Mice.
I bet if you grab that shit and wanted to play with it and break it up, you'd find little fucking gold mouse bones.
Who eats bones? Not me.
No, but the snake don't cut. The snake eats the faint
snake
hole.
eats the mouse holes, and so since it don't digest its bones, it poops them
Just
out.
create a nasty stain and just ruin your day. Check out this villain for yourself in his first appearance in Birds of Prey Volume 1, number 37, or in his new 52 reintroduction in 2016.
Oh, fun fact. I'm pretty sure that Condiment King was only originally made, like Harley Quinn, for Batman the Animated Series. And he became popular just like her and went into the comics.
Because it ain't Aspen. I only know that because I done moved her eyes looking for her and it done buried itself fucking more than what it is now. And it ain't a pizza for the snake's Aspen, so I'm thinking it's where she went and took her
Aren't you going for
shitty after she digested her fucking
food?
Batman Volume 3, number 9. Number 7, we have Johnny Karaoke. The crooning Yakuza loan shark is the next on our list today. Definitely not the most fearsome of Batman foes. However, this villain is way too interesting to stay buried for too long. After all, you've got to respect any American fearsome enough to rise through the ranks of the Yakuza. Although he seems like a very happy-go-lucky kind of guy, this is all an act because once you let your guard down around him, he'll whip out his cane that doubles as a microphone and a sword and do whatever he feels is necessary to protect himself and his geisha girls. Though he hasn't really made any appearances outside of his first appearance in 2007's Batman number 660, the character Jonathan John Charisma Brown from Batman Arkham Knight is heavily influenced by him and likely an homage to the smooth-talking Elvis impersonator. Like many lesser-known Batman villains, Johnny does not possess any powers other than the ability to sing pretty well, but his connection to the Yakuza combined with his own skills makes him a fairly dangerous foe. Number 6, Flamingo. Edward Flamingo, known professionally as the...
I know Flamingo. I know
He's a
him.
Batman villain.
Yeah, and I know of it. I know of his villain. So I know of. Let's see.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you go get my bedroom light so I don't
Yeah.
get that bored?
Yeah, I know. Sportsmaster, Racer, Condiment King, and Flamingo. Henry's gonna go get it, I think.
Yeah.
What you doing in there?
Nothing. I'll be right back. Thank you. I'm not going back in there right now. I'm going back in there with you guys.
How am I going to have fun?
We're doing a reaction video. That is fun.
Well, I just like watching Mega Man. I'm going to watch Mega Man 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 11. Why not?
Because you only can pick one video. You don't gonna. Do you see me and Mom picking multiple videos?
Yes.
This is me giving you a chance to relax.
Assassin Flamingo is truly ruthless, and I'm genuinely surprised he hasn't appeared in the media more. As an emotionless, unfeeling killer with the odd tendency to eat his victims' faces after he's killed them, Flamingo has proven to be a formidable foe as he is able to temporarily paralyze Damian Wayne.
What finger do you got up?
Show me, Henry.
Show your brother.
Show me.
Show your brother what finger you just had up. What you just did to me.
You had up the bad finger.
He figured out the bad finger, yeah.
Ow.
That's why he was crying, because he realized when I said put that finger up again, he realized he actually figured out
Yeah, you can't trick me.
the bad finger finally.
I'm going to do the number 2 Mega Man boss fights then.
Why number 2? Why not Mega Man number 1?
I already did that one.
You're doing whatever when I...
Flamingo, known professionally as the Assassin Flamingo, is truly ruthless, and I'm genuinely surprised he hasn't appeared in the media more. As an emotionless, unfeeling killer with the odd tendency to eat his victims' faces after he's killed them, Flamingo has proven to be a formidable foe as he's able to temporarily paralyze Damian Wayne, and would have killed him if it lasted longer, showing that he has no problem killing anyone whatsoever. He even nearly killed the Red Hood and would have gotten away with it if it weren't for the intervention of Dick Grayson, who had recently taken up the mantle of Batman after Bruce Wayne's death. As a master assassin, Flamingo has the know-how to use pretty much every firearm imaginable, and thanks to his iconic pink motorcycle, he is rarely caught. Described as an evil Zorro by his creator Grant Morrison, why not check him out for yourself in 2007's Batman number 666. Number 5, Maxi Zeus. Chronologically, the fourth Batman villain to be committed to Arkham Asylum behind the Joker, Two-Face, and Rupert Thorne, Maximilian started out with pretty humble beginnings as a Greek history teacher. After his wife dies from unrevealed circumstances, Zeus loses his sanity and becomes a crime lord, using his intelligence and resources to rise to power in Gotham's underworld. Upon his very first murder, though, he is thwarted by Batman and committed to Arkham Asylum, where he escaped from many times. One of which Batman actually let slide, as it was so he could go wish his daughter happy birthday. With each escape leading him to lose more and more of his sanity, Zeus eventually gets to a point where he joins forces with the children of Ares, Deimos, Phobos, and Eris, to help merge Gotham City with Ares' throne capital, the Areopagus. Maxie has actually killed Barton Mathis, known best as the...
Sock says let the cat go.
God, you keep talking to her. I can't even hear the shit. Loud, but...
talking, sorry.
Flamingo, known professionally as the Assassin Flamingo, is truly ruthless, and I'm genuinely surprised he hasn't appeared in the media more. As an emotionless, unfeeling killer with the odd tendency to eat his victims' faces after he's killed them, Flamingo has proven to be a formidable foe as he's able to temporarily paralyze Damian Wayne, and would have killed him if it lasted longer, showing that he has no problem killing anyone whatsoever. He even nearly killed the Red Hood and would have gotten away with it if it weren't for the intervention of Dick Grayson, who had recently taken up the mantle of Batman after Bruce Wayne's death. As a master assassin, Flamingo has the know-how to use pretty much every firearm.
You find me.
I would find you.
He's gonna be eating socks or cat is gonna be eating mom's face.
I'm gonna be eaten by my cat when I die by the time you find me.
Why socks?
It may not be socks, it may be all the other cats that I inherit after your dad dies that ends up eating me.
But what?
Because that's what cats do to their owners when their owners die. If they ain't got enough food, they eat their owner.
And I say dogs are violent.
And I thought snakes were violent. But they're not.
Your lovely little cute kitty will be the first to eat your face off when you die if it's hungry.
What does socks eat?
Cat food, which is meat.
How
It's meat-flavored cat food.
How do we get meat?
We go to the slaughterhouse. We kill the piggies.
Say, just like your snake over there, say, I'm a carnivore.
Please do not eat our mom.
Say, I eat meat. Say, Mom's alive still. Say, I won't eat her right now.
Please don't.
Say, I won't eat her until her heart ain't beating.
Her heart will beat.
And there ain't no blood pumping, and she smells like rotting flesh.
Hey.
Yeah, if I eat her right now, then who's gonna take care of me?
And who's gonna feed me if I eat her while she's alive and moving?
Who's going to feed me?
Henry,
What?
you stop it. You mother troopers.
I heard that.
God
Say,
damn.
back to the video now.
I'm trying, okay?
Boy.
The fuck this shit. Henry has a...
Say, I'm listening to the video. Say, I want to go back to the video.
Henry, I do it smarter. I'm just gonna have to move out cups if I need a drink.
Imaginable, and thanks to his iconic big motorcycle, he is rarely caught. Described as an evil Zorro by his creator Grant Morrison, why not check him out for yourself in 2007's Batman number 666. Number 5, Maxie Zeus. Chronologically, the fourth Batman villain to be committed to Arkham Asylum behind the Joker, Two-Face, and Rupert Thorne, Maximilian started out with pretty humble beginnings as a Greek history teacher. After his wife dies from unrevealed circumstances, Zeus loses his sanity and becomes a crime lord, using his intelligence and resources to rise to power in Gotham's underworld. On his very first murder, though, he is thwarted by Batman and committed to Arkham Asylum, where he escaped from many times.
The Batman series.
You don't get one.
Now I gotta see how many comic book collections. I made it up to 666 fucking.
Can you get double for a double so I can have one?
Choo choo.
If they're cheap.
Yeah, if they're cheap. I mean, even look that up, okay?
You forget
Just to
it took
see
me
how much
6
they are.
months just to get my $35.
Wait.
Fourth Batman villain to be committed to Arkham Asylum behind the Joker, Two-Face, and Rupert Thorne, Maximilian started out with pretty humble beginnings as a Greek history teacher. After his wife dies from unrevealed circumstances, Zeus loses his sanity and becomes a crime lord, using his intelligence and resources to rise to power in Gotham's underworld. Upon his very first murder, though, he is thwarted by Batman and committed to Arkham Asylum, where he escaped from many times, one of which Batman actually let slide, as it was so he could go wish his daughter a happy birthday. With each escape leading him to lose more and more of his sanity, Zeus eventually gets to a point where he joins forces with the children of Ares, Deimos, Phobos, and Eris, to help merge Gotham City with Ares' throne capital, the Areopagus. Maxie is actually killed as a result of this whole plot, and his sacrifice is what brings the return of Ares, who is thankfully stopped by Wonder Woman. Funnily enough, it's actually revealed about a year later that Maxie is alive and well and running an illegal casino that eventually gets shut down thanks to a tip from the Boy Wonder, and Maxie is sent back to jail without any struggle. You've probably guessed it, but this guy doesn't have any powers either. Basically, his knowledge as a history teacher and his ability to lead got him as far as possible, which is pretty impressive if you ask me. Check him out in his first appearance in 1979's Detective Comics number 483. Number 4, Dollhouse. As the daughter of Barton Mathis, known best as...
Too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Mom's Comic Cleaner will be able to do that.
Harley Quinn.
God damn it! I keep wanting Mom to freaking hear this, and
I'm listening.
We already done this one.
yeah, Mom was in over there.
Chronologically, the fourth Batman villain to be committed to Arkham Asylum behind the Joker, Two-Face, and Rupert Thorne, Maximilian started out with pretty humble beginnings as a Greek history teacher. After his wife dies from unrevealed circumstances, Zeus loses his sanity and becomes a crime lord, using his intelligence and resources to rise to power in Gotham's underworld. Upon his very first murder, though, he is thwarted by Batman and committed to Arkham Asylum, where he escaped from many times, one of which Batman actually let slide, as it was so he could go wish his daughter a happy birthday. With each escape leading him to lose more and more of his sanity, Zeus eventually gets to a point where he joins forces with the children of Ares, Deimos, Phobos, and Eris, to help merge Gotham City with Ares' throne capital, the Areopagus. Maxie is actually...
What?
I could hear it if you guys would shut up.
Upon his very first murder, though, he is thwarted by Batman and committed to Arkham Asylum, where he escaped from many times, one of which Batman actually let slide, as it was so he could go wish his daughter a happy birthday. With each escape leading him to lose more and more of his sanity, Zeus eventually gets to a point where he joins forces with the children of Ares, Deimos, Phobos, and Eris, to help merge Gotham City with Ares' throne capital, the Areopagus. Maxie is actually killed as a result of this whole plot, and his sacrifice is what brings the return of Ares, who is thankfully stopped by Wonder Woman. Funnily enough, it's actually revealed about a year later that Maxie is alive and well and running an illegal casino that eventually gets shut down thanks to a tip from the Boy Wonder, and Maxie is sent back to jail without any struggle. You've probably guessed it, but this guy doesn't have any powers either. Basically, his knowledge as a history teacher and his ability to lead got him as far as possible, which is pretty impressive if you ask me. Check him out in his first appearance in 1979's Detective Comics number 483. Number 4, Dollhouse. As the daughter of Barton Mathis, known best as the Dollmaker, Matilda Mathis commits crimes and operates under the name Dollhouse. From a young age, she was taught how to hunt and slaughter people, and usually wore a doll face that was grafted over her own when committing these crimes. Forced to go into hiding after her father's business starts to go wrong after he kidnaps Batman, she is the only one of his children to actually end up resurfacing and to carry on the family business later on. Dollhouse picks up right where her father left off, taking Gotham's more misfortunate citizens and making money off of their organs through the black market. Like Dollmaker, Matilda turns the bodies into dolls, of which she actually keeps more than a few for her own dollhouse. Making her first appearance in 2011's Detective Comics Volume 2, Number 2, check out her twisted upbringing for yourself and let me know in the comments below what you think. Number 3, The Ventriloquist. Since its debut in Detective Comics number 583, 3 versions of the Ventriloquist have perplexed audiences.
I know.
These versions being Arnold Wesker, Peyton Riley, and New 52's Shauna Belzer. But let's focus on Wesker as he is the best known of the 3. Because of his multiple personality disorder, Wesker uses a ventriloquist dummy to commit mob-related crimes. This doll, famously named Scarface for his Al Capone-like appearance, controls Wesker and the crime business they run.
If you remember back in the Harley Quinn podcast that we watched, that we never finished, that I want to have us restart over, that is who a Wesker is. Arnold Wesker.
I know.
And that is what his, little dummy thing is. Little, as they say, even though it's a puppet. A ventriloquist puppet. It's a dummy. Ventriloquist dummy. Even though that's a puppet. I have to shush right now. The video's paused.
This is when your brother talks. When he pauses the video, you'll understand that.
But anyways, what I was saying, yeah, and I know Peyton Riley from the Arkham series, since he's the one who is ventriloquist during Arkham City and Arkham Knight. Arnold Wesker was only mentioned once in Arkham Asylum with his gun being hanged up, and I don't understand Arkham Asylum, okay? Because they have these like freaking little evidence lockup shit for criminals, but they have the ventriloquist's gun like in a random hallway area that anyone could just break and just take if they wanted to. But then they just leave, and they put this mask in one of the doctor's like offices. But then they just leave the Mad Hatter's Tea Party collection out in the middle of the Botanical Gardens for anyone to use. I don't understand Arkham Asylum.
I still do.
No wonder why Joker and everyone there keeps breaking out. They leave the fucking evidence from them, like it could be like right across the hallway, basically. Also, they have a billboard for Penguin becoming mayor in the place in the Arkham game series.
If Scarface isn't present, then Wesker projects an identity onto another inanimate object, usually sock puppets or anything else that he can use as a puppet. First appearing in 1988's Detective Comics number 583, we've seen Wesker as a member of the Secret Society of Supervillains, the Black Lantern Corps, and even the Justice League of Arkham. With all the stories and battles leading up to his tragic death in 2006's Detective Comics number 818. A year after surviving Luthor's attempt to recreate the multiverse, we see the Great White Shark burst into Wesker's apartment and kill him with a single shot to the head. Man, it's such a sad way to go for such a good villain. Number 2, Professor Pig. Laszlo Valentine, aka Professor Pig, and that's P-Y-G, not P-I-G, was a former agent of Spiral driven mad by his own mind-eroding drugs. And he was an enemy of Dick Grayson and Damian Wayne during their time as Batman and Robin. Characterized as a schizophrenic, Pig's mental illness explains many of his habits, one of the most prominent being his desire to make everything perfect. Now, how...
He's also a leader of a circus. I forget what the circus is called. Oh, no, the Circus of Strange, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, besides you talking about him on and off, the only time I've ever heard about him.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond that is the article I read about him.
Mm-hmm.
For the...
Top 10 Arkham
Top
villains.
10 Arkham villains.
Yeah. He did not... His boss fight... He appears in Arkham Knight, only Arkham Knight. His boss fight is... Well, he basically defeats his henchmen. You have to defeat his henchmen and block the meat cleavers that he's throwing at you. And then, after you defeat him, you pound his face into his own surgeon table.
Oh.
You break his
How does he go about accomplishing this task? Well, by unleashing Dolatrons and mind-altering substances onto Gotham City. The Dolatrons are at the center of Professor Pig's story depravity, being brainwashed people who followed his every command as though they were robots. And though they act as his loyal minions, the Dolatrons are actually very much expendable and have been replaced many, many times. Despite his mental illness, Valentine is still a formidable foe with a mastery of basic hand-to-hand combat and a high-level proficiency with a knife.
Fun fact, in Arkham Knight, if you use detective mode on the Dolatrons, you'll find out that they're feeling nervous. Like they know what's going on, but they can't control their bodies.
Why?
Haven't you been listening? Okay, that explains why you keep asking about the goddamn people that they just talked about. Open up your ears, sit up on your chair. Damn hoodie off, you can hear better maybe. Take your hair out of your damn ear so you can hear better maybe.
My hair.
It was in your ear. Okay? I just removed it from your ear. Don't get to say that your hair wasn't in your ear.
My hair was not in my ear.
Yes, it was.
No.
This part.
Obviously, a piece of your hair was in your ear, just like you got this piece over here in your ear.
Don't hit Mom.
Be nice.
Since they were once an incredible surgeon, able to perform complicated surgeries, once actually switching a hand with a foot. Making their first appearance alongside Flamingo in 2007's Batman number 666. Check out their origin story for yourself, or read their new 52 introduction in Batman Volume 2, number 1. And finally, number 1, The Phantasm. Created for the DC animated movie Batman, Mask of the Phantasm.
Fun fact, you can find a postcard from our secret identity in the Batcave in the Batman Arkham Origins. That's all I have for her. After that, aside from the mob that her dad worked for, the mobster in Arkham Origins, she ain't mentioned.
Andrea Beaumont treads that line between good and evil as the vigilante, the Phantasm. Her and Bruce were university sweethearts and actually had plans to get married one day. However, her father was a rich businessman who got involved with the wrong kind of people and ended up having to go into hiding, and eventually all that got him killed. This drove Andrea to take revenge on all those who were a member of the criminal gang who killed her father, especially Jack Napier, who ended up becoming the Clown Prince of Crime. To take her revenge on Chucky Soul, Buzz Brodsky,
And Jack Napier was the one who killed her father.
What did he do?
He's the Joker. Then you just hear your brother what he did.
Jack
He killed
Napier
your father.
I will be
killed
Bane.
her father.
I
Then he became Joker. And, well, let's just say she tried to kill him and it didn't work.
We all know who the crowned Prince of Crime is.
It's Mert.
It's the Joker. It is not you.
That's
It is your father who is at work.
It's not her.
This is not the right person you're looking for, Jedi Mind Trick. Gosh.
Shut up.
This is why I call him Bane. He acts like a big brute.
That's why you're Bane. Because you act all big and tough and mean.
And I wish I had my Bane costume.
We don't have one. I need to get you one, actually. They have some good masks for Bane.
Bane.
We may go into cosplay.
I need to make you... No, I'll make you a luchador suit, since Bane's a luchador.
Well, yes.
Yeah,
Yay!
he's a wrestler.
I'm going to wrestle you to the ground.
He's Spanish. Oh, he knows Spanish. He was born in a play.
I'm going to wrestle to
He was
slam you.
okay. He was born in somewhere. I'm guessing Mexico. I don't really know, but he can speak Spanish and understand
I
Spanish.
thought he speaks
He's born in a prison called Saint Caprice, I think, because his father, King Shark, was supposed to have a life sentence, and who died. So they brought in his pregnant wife, Bane's mother, to give birth to Bane, and so Bane could take over the life sentence. So Bane didn't go to school. He learned from prisoners what was right and wrong, and he went to Gotham because he heard of this so-called bat creature haunting the night, that he had nightmares of a bat. So he went to Gotham to fight Batman to have his nightmare stop, but then, which led to Nightfall happening, and then he found the perfect opponent, and then sometime later, and we're going off the Arkham games, but then in the Arkham games, Nightfall didn't happen until after Bane became dumb. I like Arkham Origins Bane better than Arkham Asylum and City.
Why?
Because in Arkham Asylum and City, he's a dumb big brute.
Where did he go?
In Arkham Knight, you find out that he went back to his hometown to, defeat crime. So at least he's kind of becoming a good guy in the Arkham games.
Not in one.
And Sal Valestra, she dons the mantle of the Phantasm, a figure that kind of resembles the Grim Reaper, complete with a scythe that she wears over her right hand. Using her father's money to hone her skills, she returns to Gotham years later to complete her goal of killing all the mob bosses. However, she does not get the chance to kill the Joker as Batman ends up intervening. Years later, she does kind of redeem herself by not killing Terry McGinnis' parents after being hired to, but after causing so much bloodshed, I really think she's more on the evil side of things. If you want to see her story for yourself, check out Batman Mask of the Phantasm and let me know what you think.
And Terry McGinnis is Batman Beyond, aka the Batman who takes over when Bruce Wayne becomes an old man.
Stop picking your nose on camera. That's nasty.
But who played as the Joker?
Mark Hamill in that universe. This is a movie, and most movies and video games, especially if it's related to Batman the animated series, it's Mark Hamill.
Who played as Bane, though?
Tell brother to hurry up.
Hurry up, brother.
Bane isn't in this. No, Bane was never mentioned, okay? He was only... Wait a minute. When was he... Why did we get the Bane again? Why did we...
Because that's what you call your brother.
Oh, yeah. The big brute.
The big brute over here. Or the little kid that thinks he's a big brute, we should say.
Mm.
He's the bigger one.
Yeah, but I'm not one faking. I'm the Riddler B. I ask too many questions that most of the time don't have answers. Like a riddle, basically.
Batman always gets it right.
And you're bang because you're the one that wants to bully and beat on everyone all the time.
No, I wanna break Batman's back.
Batman ain't real.
He ain't real.
He's fake. He's a fictional character. I mean, vigilantes are real, but Batman, no. None of the vigilantes I heard of on the news end up killing people.
You may get a turn tonight, Henry.
That's Batman.
Oh, that'll be it for this video, everyone. Do you have any other lesser-known Batman villains you're just...
I have one, Egghead.
Because once we all get done,